Hey Patreon, once again guys, thanks for your support. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some more gameplay of me using this Vikings offense. I'm going to start jumping into this formation, which is going to be the single back trips. It's got a couple of great, it's got a really good stretch play, and also a couple different passing plays that I'm going to use against this guy. The initial offense really came out a little bit tough for me initially, just because the previous players, sometimes you just carry over stuff that happens with previous players and you just assume that you're running against the same person. He's showing me 3 high shells, so I'm thinking match. So I go ahead and jump into this match beater right here. And actually he's in cloud flats, so I want to kind of show you basically what I'm looking at. You can see how this guy's actually floating up right here. So it's one of those situations where I've got this guy floating up, protecting that seam. I've got a guy over the top, over the seam. I've got a deep comeback route right here that is actually just bottled up, it's double teamed. So I go to my next progression right here, which is this route. He's actually using it. And then if I go right here, you can see I actually come back to my 5th progression. And this guy's down there, so I didn't have anywhere to go with the ball, and I ended up taking basically a coverage sack. It was the right defense, perfect defense against me. He was just playing, basically cloud coverages against me, cover 3 sky, and everything gets locked up. So that's a cover 3 beater for match, but it's not a cover 3 cloud beater, and I didn't have it set up correctly, so he was able to go ahead and get that. So I'm in a 2nd and 21 situation. So I go ahead and try to jump into this play. I actually I'm running out of time and not really feeling comfortable. I'm just a little bit frustrated about the previous play, so I just do a little run play right here to pick up 17 yards, or pick a few yards, just to go ahead and just keep things going. Back into this right here, he's got an open set. So you can see this offensive line, no one's over my center, so I didn't know if I would be able to go ahead and do this, and look what he does. He opens everybody up, so he spreads everybody out. So I'm thinking, okay, I do an 0-1 trap, and I'll just be able to go and run this thing up. I'm going to be able to pick up a good chunk of yards and get myself a short yardage and distance type situation. So I quickly jump into this, snap the ball, and he goes inbounds, and this guy comes down to my guard and tackles me just basically for a 1-yard gainer. So 4th and 16, previous play, previous series, he just shredded my defense. So I figured I'd just go for it to give him a short field. Don't give an opportunity to basically go ahead and move the ball effectively against me. So I jump into this play, and I'm just thinking, okay, I can't depend on this guy being using cloud coverages before, where he's just doing everybody drops. I'm going to go ahead and run this play. This is basically will beat the play, which would be match plays, but also cloud coverage. And I'm really going to look for this guy right here over the cloud coverage, because these guys got to play deep against any kind of cloud coverage, and this area will be wide open. So he's playing sticks, because look what happens with his defenders. They just all kind of fall up and just stick right here at the sticks. So he's playing this is smart Madden, you know what I mean? And he's playing over here on the right side, so he's playing sticks against me, and Bosa comes off the edge and gets me for a tackle. So 14-0, basically 2 minutes left. I'm going to just try to go ahead and run the ball a little bit more against this guy. He's got his guys bunched up. Blocking's a little bit better. I get a nice little run right here. Pick up a 1st down at the 2-minute warning. Now I think he's got like kind of a double A gap going on. He's got a guy down into the box. I go ahead and jump into this because he's got a 3 high shell, and I'm looking for Barrios all the way against any kind of match coverages. And then I'm going to look to this corner, and this is going to be my 3rd read right here because of this coverage. So actually his guys fall up, so this is dead. I've got leverage right here, but I don't like his user, so I kind of take a look over here. I've got a guy over here, I don't like that, but this guy's wide open underneath. Get rid of the ball pretty quick, make a good progression, get a little inside run, and get the ball down to the 46-yard line. So that was a good 1st down in that type of situation that the clock is moving. So I jump back into the 0-1 trap just because of the way his alignment was with his defensive line. He gets a nice little block shed right there to get me for a 3-yard gainer. I go ahead and no huddle again. He's still running this open defensive set. So I jump into, let's see here, shock option. And I've got basically kind of a cover 2 beater because I've got these guys to the outside. So I'm going to read this guy initially and then look to this is my 2, and this is my 3. So I'm no huddling. He's got, you know, a too high safety type situation. So you could see this guy kind of pulls over to me. He's playing in the middle of the box. And as you wait, you'll see that this one defender is out of position. And I've got Tariq Hill, who's going to burn pretty much anybody if he gets any kind of leverage against him. So I'll just lob it right over the top of him and get the ball into the end zone to be down by 1 score. So going to the second half, I do get a stop defensively before the end of the half, and I get the ball back. And I just need to tie this game up more than anything else. So right here, he's using a double A gap. This is a good time to use an inside zone against somebody, because double A gaps are very susceptible to inside zones. So I just jump into this play right here. I don't use an inside zone. I use this whip route, inside whip right in front of his user. And I think what I did is I possession catched it, because I thought that he might hit my guy. So as a result, that's why I possession catched it. Now I'm seeing this guy to the outside, inside. I think outside. I'm reading cover 2 on this coverage. So I'm go ahead and streak this guy up, and I got this guy right here. I probably should have put this guy in a post, so it kind of pulled this guy a little bit out of position. But I want to go ahead and have a slant underneath this, just so I have some type of a check down. And you're going to watch what happens is my guy gets past him. Previously, I had Waddle out here, but I actually have got Barrios, and he can't hold on to a tight pass like that. So you could see in that type of situation, he drops a pass. So 3rd and 7. I go ahead and jump into this particular play because I've got a 3-high shell. And really what I'm looking for to begin with is I'm looking for this guy to see if I can get a free release and maybe hit this guy over the top. My next progression is going to be this guy with man coverage, and then this is going to be my zone coverage, because what happens is this little hook zone is going to pull a defender down, and it's going to open up this box right here, and this wing route will actually slide people out and give myself the over the top. So if these guys float up in coverage, I can look to that. You can see the little corner route, and then he comes back around. Be able to get the ball off before I get hit, and Barrios is able to go ahead and make a big play for me and get the ball down on the 20-yard line. So I'll definitely take that all day. So back at it again. I've got nobody over the center. I'm just going to go into this 0-1 trap, and I hit the 0-1 trap, go to the outside, go up the inside. He was getting really good block sheds with his defense in that type of situation. So now he's got everybody pressed down. I'm reading cover 1 hole. So he's using his whole defender probably, most likely because he's actually got the guy set up. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into the 0-1 trap. This is probably not the, oh, actually no, I go into the whip route. I'm going to jump into the 0-1 trap on the next play against this guy. But I no huddle, go back into the 0-1 trap, or actually go into stretch play. And I think I flipped the play to the offside, to the left side of the formation. And right here, I get really good. He basically jumped on me, and as a result, he missed that tackle, and I'm able to get the ball on the outside. So that's what I like about the stretch play. Just it gets really good blocking, and if you don't man align, you're going to get out leverage and get another blocker out there to go ahead and get easy runs. So down by 3 points right here. I just need to score a touchdown. 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Plenty of time right here. Looking for the inside whip. I'm going to be able to rack that and get some pretty good yards. Back at it again. Go into the run play. Off to the left. Nobody's out there. I got an extra blocker, so I'm going to go ahead and motion that off, and he actually comes off of my guy. This guy had pretty good user for the most part. He's able to go ahead and get off my blocks. Third and 2 situation. Decided to go with an inside zone and just quick snap the ball. He gets past my blocker and makes me go a little bit far out wide, get a 4th and 1, and I jump into the other play, which essentially was a pass play I did previously. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump into inside zone off to the right. He's got everybody bunched up. This is going to give me another blocker off to the right side. So he's going to get up to the next level, and as a result, I'm going to get some pretty good block in the inside. So my off tackle guy actually, or tight end actually got into that blocking lane right there, and it worked out pretty well for me. So right here, back to the run play, a streak up this guy right here to clear this out. So basically, if it's matching concepts, this guy's going to carry, and that will give me an opportunity. But if these guys float back, this is going to be cleared out, and I'll be able to hit this slant route on the backside. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this pass right here. So streak, this route was wide open, so I probably could have hit that. But I'm looking, I was looking for the high percentage pass right there, and that was really not my read, but that you could see that one route was wide open. So minute and 10 seconds left right here. I jump into this play, or basically, let's see what I see. I don't remember what I put into. So back to the 0-1 trap. I just like just a little bit of a different alignment. He gets some pretty good blocking right here. I get to the outside, and I get a small little hitch block right there, and I'm able to get the ball in the end zone. So able to go ahead and do this. It's just, I was throwing in a couple more different formations in my scheme, and I decided to go and check into the run, but I'm able to pick up a victory against this guy. So once again, guys, thanks for support. I just want to show you gameplay with me using this Vikings playbook and showing you some of the formations using. Thank you for your support. Until next time.